There is no one better to be than myself.
There's no one better to be than myself.
Today is gonna be an amazing day.
Today's gonna be an amazing day.
Hey, so family, welcome to this magical Monday where this full moon is sitting in that Aryan energy. Ooh, giving an acceleration to that fire within thee as you continue to move on your divine assignment in divine alignment, allowing yourself to rest in the ebb and flow, knowing the very seeds that you've invested are blossoming and growing in this harvest season. Your Garden of Eden is well in the season of harvest. Go out and rest upon the fruit that you've invested that are returning miraculously back unto you. Now let me say this. Oh, this full moon and Aries is doing what he do. You hear me? If you're having any releasing, like you feel yourself crying and or you feeling emotions that you haven't felt, allow yourself to feel them. And I'm going to say this. The only way for the new energies that you are ushering in to fully come in the way that you've been divinely given in your assignment, divine assignment, you're going to have to make sure you set aside that time where you can listen for directions. And sometimes you might feel like them energies like this. I can honestly say, I don't, okay, I need some time to myself. There's nothing wrong with taking that time. That's probably one of the best things you can do for yourself at this time. When yourself says, I need you to withdraw just a little bit. That's your intuition. Listen to it, okay? All right. And I'm going to say this. I'm not speaking from a space of observation. I'm speaking from a space of experience. I'm going to share this with y'all, and then we're going to get into the introduction, because we ain't even got there yet. You hear me? It's one of them days. Yeah. Over this past 7 days, my goodness, lucky number 7 is on. These past 7 days, I felt some emotions, and I did some crying and some releasing. And it was some things that it was subconsciously sitting. It was time for it to come to the forefront. Okay. And I said, I'm going to sit in this house. I'm going to deal with this. I got this. I'm strong. And I said, you know what? I don't want to be strong. I want to be gentle. I want to be gentle with myself. I want those around me to be gentle with me, because I've been strong for 46 fucking years. And I get the conditioning that comes with that strong woman. I-E-N-D-E, whatever, the song. I get it. I get all of that. The independent woman, not just black woman, but woman. And I don't want that. I've been that for 46 years. And it's like, help me. And I sat there and I got guidance. And one of the main things was don't recluse, but listen to your intuition in those safe spaces. And I had 3 people, and Lord, I'm grateful for them, because we were just talking and I just broke, and they're not used to that side of me, but they were able to show me you are safe. And they showed me the beauty in my crashing out, y'all, and I'm not finna. They showed me the beauty in my crashing out, bitch, just by them being them. And holding that space. And then when we spoke again, the gentleness that they gave energetically. And it was nothing materialistic. It was the energy. So be mindful in this season. There are safe spaces. Trust your intuition And 444 just came across that timer. You are protected in this season. You may not have had a safe space before, but there are energies that's being guided to you that will give you that same safe portal that you give others. And they will hold the light while you walk right through into your divine insight. Okay? All right. Now, I'm going to say this. Welcome to the house of Monet. I am your soul cousin, soul sister, Titi, and to some mama to Monet, aka Brew and Grateful. I am to be congregating with you as we tap in, tune in, chime in, and dine on that which the divine has to give. Now, I own no rights to any of this music playing in the background, only the messages that I bring, which are divinely given. I am just the messenger for the collective on this day, and I am grateful once again to be calling you soul family. Whether you are returning, welcome back, or new. See, it is what it is. We here in this brew, blossoming too, as we enjoy the fruits of our Garden of Eden. You've invested. Yep. Sometimes you may need to tap. I do that. I'm telling you, that's why I did it. I tap to reset my nervous system. See, when you are neurodivergent, you don't have to explain why you reset. You're leading by example. And there are some who, okay, the divine on one. They said that there are some who are so filled with nanobites. They own one. So filled with nanobites that they are intrigued with how you lead and what you stand for. But the intriguing is for a narcissistic vibration to feed. Okay, so be mindful. You got both coming. Some energies want your safe space, and that's the thing. You'll be able to know the discernment is there. This Aries energy, you'll know. And could. And I'm speaking from experience. I'd be like, shoot. And last night, I went dancing last night. Oh, shout out to my soul family. Ray laid down the truth. Yeah. Oh, on the community board, fashion show. Information will be there. Fashion show dope. And they got a children's corner at the fashion show. And the seating is limited to get your tickets because they buying them, baby. They got vendor spots. You hear me? Check out the information on the community board. It will be there today. I know last week I said I was going to get it up there. I got the flyer now, y'all. Okay? Yes. And I was at rehearsal. Oh, and it was that. Okay? 25 to life. Shout out to you. Yes. Shout out to members on STL. Yes. They dance floor. We know each other well. The DJ, Tweezy the Don. Boo, 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 boo. The one and only. Listen, I thank all y'all for holding that space for me to dance the way I dance. Oh, man. I just dance, y'all. That's why I'm sitting here in this bed like this. These legs, I dance so much. I looked at my soul sister and I said, my legs are shaking, but I can't stop dancing. It feels so good to just get it out. And if you're being led to dance, dance. Because what you're doing is you're releasing any stored up blockages, so to speak. Any attempts of projecting energy sent towards the dance that shit off. Dance it off. You hear me? And that's only one of the ways that Bruja alchemizes. You hear me? Use your gifts for anything outside that you use of self and energy that you bring is a tool. You, yourself, you are the magician. You are the magic. You are the creator. Wherever your intentions go, that's where your energy flows. Okay, 9:35 on that time. Yeah. Let it flow, let it flow, let it flow. The music was coming through. Let it flow. Now I'm going to say this. Tweezy the Don got some dope going on, and I love it. And it's on 11/11, baby. The Yours Awards. And after the Yours Awards, baby, after the Yours Awards, it's an after party. Come on down to members only. You hear me? H.E.A.L. It's an after party. Y'all come be with the fam. It's love and elevation. Yeah, you hear me? We healing the nation through love. So, with that being said, all the information will be on the community board. Now, let me say this. Sometimes, the best thing you can do for yourself when, and this part is for somebody specific, I know, when you're used to stay hydrated, being the one who is the brains of the operation, and what I'm picking up is the mental, the emotional, and the physical, and someone else, wait a minute, the mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual, and someone else may be the financial. It may have been what you dealt with in the past, and it worked for you, but it's not working for you anymore. So now in this season, what you're going to receive is, you're doing mental, emotional, physical, spiritual, financial. They're doing mental, emotional, physical, spiritual, and financial. Wherever the lack is, you either this person or this group is going to be able to help you balance that energy back where there's no lack, whether it's mental, emotional, physical, spiritual, or financial. At 11:47 on time. That was your confirmation. 11:11. All right. So with that being said, we're gonna go into the animal oracle deck. It's a spirit oracle deck, yes, and I love them. Oh, and for those of you who love poetry, look, I got my black book. I got something special here. See, this black book, it's called Hauz, Creative Gasms, and I challenged myself when I wrote this, and I'll tell you about that another time. But for those of you who are artists, set the goals for yourself and conquer them motherfuckers. Because to have this after the tornado, baby, because it's my baby. I said, no, we can't leave that. Oh, no. Because this book represents what they told me not to be. And I'm going to say this. Last night, excuse me for it, I was just triggered. This is a 420 friendly family. For those of you who have your 420, let's spark up together. Yes, okay. Well, when I was a little girl, I used to take dance classes, tap, ballet, jazz, all that shit. That was my shit. That's why I love to dance. And the more I progressed in it, the more my mother seen that I enjoyed it, and she was one of those. Whatever made me shine too much, she's gonna get your ass and sit down. You're doing too much. Okay, so yeah. So she took me out to dance, and she told me the reason why she took me out to dance is because now I'm 10 years old, y'all. I was making grown men genitals erect. And I, what the fuck? That was one of her exact words. That's what she said to me. And I'm like, well, I'm 10. You know what I'm saying? And I got a whooping for that. So last night, and I'm only telling y'all this to show you how to counteract and reset your nervous system, okay? So last night when I danced, I closed my eyes and I imagined her there. And I said, they can all get hard. But my intent is not for that. This is my freedom. 14 on that time. This is not for them. This ain't that. And you can't project that into where I'm at in this time, in this season. Baby, I got down. I danced from 12. And I laughed as I danced. Because what you can't do is take away my dance. And that's just what I stood on last night. Because I would allow that to push me back sometimes. So I've allowed it to push me to operate in a different type of energy when I dance. And I'm like, fuck that. That ain't who I am. That ain't what the fuck I dance with. My dancing is for me. And I thank you for Conciously, because, baby, she got on that Book of the Faces and she danced. Dance, sister, dance. Okay, yeah. So I said all of that to say this. Allow yourself to create those spaces. If you have to go back, well, ain't no if you. Allow yourself to create those spaces and to go back and get those, what is perceived to be, what was perceived to be a shadow aspect of you because they could not comprehend who you were and who you are. Go back and get that aspect of you because it's needed in this season. I'm telling you, I need my dancing feet. I need my happy feet, baby, because that's where my joy resides. So whatever it is, go back and get it. Go back and get it. Look, they hopping, they leaping, they hopping, they leaping, they hopping. Oh, they leaping, they hopping. Let me see. Magical Monday. Oh, look, take the leap is on the bottom. Take the lead is on the bottom. And Magical Monday. What do you have for the soul family today? The song just came on in solitude. Some of y'all might be going in solitude. Some of y'all might be coming out of solitude. You know your storyline. Although we connect collectively, we are all on different timelines. And I just heard in order to break the karmic cycle and allow the new energy to come in, you must allow yourself to ascend. Ascend in ways that will not only break the karmic cycle, but those children who were created in the karmic cycles now have a blueprint. One parent may still be karmic, but you're not. You're not in a karmic timeline that the wheel is upside down. The wheel is in your favor. Okay, now that's all I can say. Baby, they being, and when I say they like, you say so, and that's how they want y'all to be because I just heard every smiling face don't have good intentions in place. And you're about to see that. Okay. Trust the great mystery now that I've shuffled the cards again. Magical Monday. What do you have for the collective on this day? 17:45 on that timer. Ooh, time for a deep dive. And they got the swan. The swan. You hear me? The beautiful swan. Yeah, you hear me? You might have been in duckling energy before, but you are in swan energy now. So that is what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. They're going on the Bible said embrace the in-between. And I can tell you, baby, I be having to tell this Gemini, hey, chill. Baby, breathe. Hey, be conscious of your breath. I be telling myself, baby, breathe. Because I will overthink it and fuck some shit up. I had to do it yesterday. Everything was up in the air after I had set my plans. And see, I'm one of them. Once I set my plans, if it don't go according to how I said it, I have to allow myself to breathe so I can reset. And y'all, what I did was I went to me a spiritual bath. Once I took that spiritual bath, everything fell in place. Things were removed that weren't supposed to be. That's all I'm trying to say. So that what should be could happen. Ooh. Now this came out upside down. So this is, you hear me? This is upside down. So you may have gone through a period where you learned to watch your words, parent spirit. And listen, 45, 4 plus 5 is 9. My greatest teacher was my grandchildren. Because they watch it. They sponges. You might think but their subconscious is recording everything that's going on around them. And then I'm going to say this. A lot of y'all here is Magical Monday. Let's be real. All of us are spellcasters, whether we want to accept it or not. We cast spells with our words daily. Every thought, every deed, every action is a spell, and it's being cast. Now, I'm not going to go into that, but it is what it is. Watching your words also show someone else how to use their words for themselves. And it may have been in a protective measure or either sticking up for themselves, but still doing it in a way where the opposing party or parties will not only be seen for who they are, but for what they've done. So watching your words. And if this is, I just felt that strong. If this is a relationship, you're teaching your other half how to use their words by you just watching yours. You got the turkey spirit on the bottom, 2107. Give with gratitude and grace, 61. They said read it so you don't take it. So, hey. One more card. One more. If it come out, it come out. You heard me? One more. We got a hopper. One more card to close this out. Yes, I'm here for it. Whether this deep dive you took it or you taking it, I said that. Some of y'all going into hermit mode, some of y'all coming out of solitude. And the turtle spirit, that's that hermit energy. That's that Hierophant energy. Slow and steady wins the race. Shit. Either you learning how to watch your words, or you have learned how to watch your words. And what I'm feeling, a lot of y'all know how to watch y'all words, and y'all teaching somebody else how to watch theirs. Okay? That's what I'm seeing. Beep, ding, ding, ding. Or others. Especially if you have children. Yeah, I got one that's a Leo, baby. I'll be saying, and I know where she got it from. She got it from my mama. Yeah, that Aries energy that I have, I will cut to you with 22, with words that you don't even know that I have. But see, that's that other side of me, and I'll throw that side of me away because I know it's motherfuckers out here who gonna get that. They gonna ask for it, and it's okay. I cut you up and move the fuck on, because don't play with me. But I had to learn when to use it and when not. And she has to learn it too. You know, and I'm praying for her because, baby, she says something. Damn. You know, your children are literally reflections of you. And I tell people, my children are the 6 pieces of me that I put aside to please everyone else. And when I went off into my awakening, I had to learn how to wield that magic within just by observing them and healing those aspects of myself that called out to me for healing and still be a parent. I'm telling you, shout out to us who are reparenting ourselves and parenting our children and grandchildren. Shout out. One more card. One more card. One more card. Ooh. The song on is I Attract Abundance. This card that speaks here, it is a 30. Grasshopper spirit. Take a leap of faith, baby. They said just let that card sit there for a second. If you see a grasshopper, a swan, a turtle, or a parrot in the next 7 days, those are your confirmations, okay? Ooh, yeah. It says, ooh, I just got goosebumps. Grasshopper spirit. Take that leap of faith, 30. Ooh, yeah. You heard me? I love it. I love it. Come through, spirit. When the divine come through, dropping messages on true, I be like, oh yeah, it's so divine. Oh, I gotta let it go. It's like a Love Jones in my soul, feeling all in my bones, like me alone. Oh, well, LivingAsThe, because boo ha, single need a date. You hear me? Not unless it's the elevated LivingAsThe. I don't want, I'm not doing all of that. No. Baby, that right. Ooh, that's a good movie. Now that's a good movie. And then you with them friends be sneaking. Baby, fuck her. Bill, let me sit up there and did this. Yeah. Oh. For those of y'all who know about the Love Jones, I'm trying to tell you. That part right there. Okay. So, I got my black book, y'all. I got my black book. That was my rant for the day about Love Jones, y'all. And again, we have our 420. Let's spark up. I want to send a shout out to my sources for this blunt right here. You hear me? This blunt right here. Ooh, thanks, Ray. Oh, baby. Thank you, Ray. That baby nephew saying right here. Oh, she left for my sister. The song that's coming on is I Am That I Am. And I'm squinty out because I ain't got my glasses on. I do apologize. I got to stop doing it with crow's feet. I don't want them. You hear me? I don't want them. And shit, my daddy was almost 80 years old, and he didn't start wrinkling until then he turned 78. So I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? And shoot, my great-grandma, she didn't start wrinkling like that until she was in her 90s. What kind of skin you got, ma'am? Let me get some of that. You heard me? Let me get some of that. Okay, it's 26:48 on the time. We're gonna get up off her. In the words of Professor D, have a prosperous and productive day. But before we go on our way, I'm going to read this to you if you are here to stay. If you are, and you are new, you can hit that subscription button too. And you can like, you can comment, you can share. We are soul family. We talk back here. Yes. Okay. This is called Believer, y'all. And I'm going to tell you right here, right now, I have never shared this one. Never. Besides my soul sister, Ray. Nope. Okay, so yeah. Ooh, all right, come through, bro. Then he saw her face, and he said, I'm a believer, not a trace or doubt in my mind. Shit, I'm in love. I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I fucking tried. Her very face sun-kissed by Ra's love from within. Eyes open wide to see the depths of her oceans, rivers, lakes, and hellfires as I transcended into the divine feminine experience. She so honorably carries, giving me her royal nectars of heaven upon my lips as she quivered inside, rising me to come inside of her scrumptious, delightful tasting lioness then. Surprised at the attend hut I'm giving. Because we ain't been impressed with settling for second best. Lesson learned, notes taken as I'm gliding my way into heaven. Oh my, then I saw a face. Now I'm a believer, not a trace, not a doubt in my mind. He said, I'm in love. I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. Trying hard to hide everything I feel inside, thinking I can hide what I know she clearly sees. Soulfully, with all of these inches I place inside of she. Spinning, stroking, floating, levitating to dimensions unknown with every grip she keepably gives, leading her throat to activate and silently moan sounds that only La Serene knows. Oh, how she loved my soul so intimately, The more I wanted to give to she, pleasing her sanctuary's desires, bringing her vocal to spit over and over again, causing my mind, heart, body, and soul to telepathically call her place. Hey, can you hold that space with that famous line? Hey, look here. It's Richie. Put your mama on the phone. I ain't never coming home. I'm gone. Because he saw her face. And now he says that he's a believer because he's dreaming and stroking in his dreams. And he's saying, how could this be? I said, I'll never love again. But he's a believer because he saw her face. And it done took place. And that's that piece, y'all. Listen. I wrote that from a male's perspective. I'm telling you, this right here challenged me. You know what I'm saying? What do men be thinking? That's Barack. And I'm a barber, so I took them notes. Don't limit your creations. This is the only reason I read it to you. You heard me? I read it to my sister. And I started, she said, wait a minute. I had her confused. She was like, I said, no, I'm reading from a male's perspective. She's like, now go on. Listen, y'all enjoy those safe spaces that are being divinely imparted into this harvest season in your life. I promise you, the very harvest that you bring, the harvest they bring too. So the fires magically magnificent. I'm signing up out of here until we tap in, tune in, chime in, and dine on that which the divine has to give. Remember, soul family, you are the fire and the accelerator as you continue to light up the world. Shine bright like a diamond. If you need to get in touch with me or inquiring on any of the services that I offer, you can go right on over to the community board and check them out along with some full moon advice over there too. Yes. And I will say this. If this full moon has been stroking you, illuminating you, holding you, and guiding you through as you enjoy your Garden of Eden and the blossoming essence of your miracles blossoming too. Listen. This new moon in Scorpio on the 21st has a Big Bang theory for you. And that's all I'm going to say. Now, until next time, soul family, remember, you are the light. Uja Snap. And if you enjoyed the playlist, it will be attached with this video. Peace.